Alright, in the top right hand side, playing as Valder, we have Zested up against DestroyerOfDoom down in the bottom left. Also playing Valder. So Valder on in Memoriam. Probably in for a bit of a longer game. Valder definitely very good at building off lots of extra units, kind of creating even more of a stally front. But also has the ability to be aggressive, so we could very well see Valder, you know, hitting their opponent early on, building up an like an aggressive front, and then pushing in for the stronghold kill. And so far we're seeing very similar openings for both players. Ooh, Knight comes out? Okay. Zested's going to knock down that corner village and this village here. And they are not going for the Knight, they're going for Balloon Spear. So we're going to see a clash of styles here. DestroyerOfDoom going in with that Knight. Dog and heal to follow up. Makes sense, there's a lot of swords on the map. And only a spear. There's no knights. Knights are really the thing that kills dogs, so. We'll see how Zested plays this out. They're gonna build Groove with Valder. Probably gonna see the same thing from DestroyerOfDoom here. And yeah, actually, Valder doesn't even need to hit anything this turn to build Groove. And I wonder if we're gonna see Destroyer go for, you could say, like a more army-based play where like they leave this village alone and then use it as like a fuel later on to generate Valder Groove. We'll see if that's the case. This is just pulling back. That knight's pretty scary, but they got 2 spears out. Alright, nah, they're just gonna
rise from your grave.
Knock that village down. Although, oh, I was going to say, they are leaving it in range of a spear. But sword comes into block. And now we're seeing the fronts form. Alright, what Zest is going to do, I'm going to keep pushing with Valder. There isn't too much on the attack on this front, but there isn't that much on the defense either. I guess that knight's slowly coming out. And Zested builds the golem. They want to have this option. And what's DestroyerOfDoom going to do? Ooh, they don't get the kill there. I think they really wanted that. But Valder, he's got plenty of targets to hit, so. Wow, even going to use the dog on that spear? Eats a spear crit in return. I'm not sure if that was the best idea. Oh, but that spear's just going to retreat. And dog goes down to the sword. Okay. Oh, nice lineup with that balloon spear play. Gets the crit on the knight. And the knight was already injured, so there was absolute guarantee that that was going to kill. Alright, and what's DestroyerOfDoom going to do here for follow-up? Sword crit? Yeah, it doesn't quite kill, but the spear, this sword will kill. And then dog from forest into the spear on the roads. That was actually going to be a very good trade. And now we're just seeing more heavy hitting units come out. We've got golems coming out. Zested has a lot of money banked up. You know, they built all these swords. We've got the dragon now. Yeah, they're just keeping a very cheap army, lots of swords, and having like a golem and a dragon, and yeah, Valder's just going to build even more swords, so very, very low cost army from Zested. And Destroyer continues to just murder units with his commander. He's got his 3rd Valder Groove of the game. And that'll come out on turn 10. Oh, and healing the dog? I don't know about that. The golem can just come up and kill it. And yeah, the dragon will follow up for support if it wants to. No, actually, he's just gonna knock this village down, play very defensive. And yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You want to keep this front on the defense and then be aggressive on your commander fronts. Alright, what's DestroyerOfDoom gonna do? Gonna keep pushing. Got mages to back up the commander, so they could actually be aggressive into the golem, potentially. However, the dragon is a huge threat, so who knows if that will be the case. But yeah, this is becoming very, very stally. There's two horizontal fronts kind of meeting each other. And the challenge is, can either player actually end up breaking it? And Zested, they're gonna get rise from their grave as well. And dragon, ooh, I like this positioning. Out of range of the mage. Or all the mages, I should say. And it can strike a lot of places. And damn, we're gonna see Valder be aggressive into this golem. And gets a good trade out of it. Yeah, mage heal's gonna keep him nice and safe. And yeah, sadly there was no anti-air nearby, so this balloon is a perfect wall. Dragon can't be touched. And yeah, like a nice turn, did a little bit of damage. And Zested's actually going to pull back a little bit. But yeah, they're just reinforcing with archers now. And every turn, these archers are here, although Zested's actually just going to walk back there. But yeah, every time the archers are able to get an extra shot in, that's going to be very good value. Zested actually pulling back. That's quite a big deal. They are just taking damage, slowly bleeding units. And this golem, it's ended on 30% health, so it's not going to be doing the biggest crits. And it's very vulnerable to just getting hit once more and dying. Like even like a mage crit can kill it at this point. Right, just a small army on here, just to keep Zested in check from diving in. Now Zested, the witch spam begins. They're going to look for one big turn where they can just drop a bunch of hexes and follow up with their army. And so, big village heal comes in. And oh, I think this spear could have actually hit the swords. Not entirely sure why it didn't. I guess like you keep it on full health, it's going to be better at absorbing hits, but it's just going to go down to that dragon anyway, so.
Rise from your grave.
Alright, what do we got health-wise for this golem? 42%. Oh, that's really bad. It's the second worst health value you can have as a golem. The worst being 41%. I guess like 21's also really bad. But yeah, that golem is not critting right now. Alright, and Zested, are they just going to pull the trigger? Ooh, we have 2 suicides coming in. And that's another side opened. Oh, wow. This golem. Is it going to get a lot of damage in? I mean, it's going to get 2 mage heals. Witch Hex. Oh, and this is going to be Dragon. 32%. Is that going to kill? No, it lives on 2%. Oh. And Zested, unfortunately, is not going to take the game this turn. Gets so close. I think if that Hex had come in first, or at least much sooner in that chain of events, it might have actually been a kill, but sadly not to be. And the golem was on a road, so the dragon's going to one-shot it. And this dragon goes down to a mage crit. Oh, this is bad. Zested taking an absolute beating this turn. This is 2 of his biggest units. And yeah, he's just going to lose the right hand side. Destroyer of Doom is going to be pretty able to take this. And yeah, like Destroyer now has a huge economic lead, and Zested, I mean, they can potentially come back. Ooh, nice crit. Takes out that dragon. Or crit from the archer, I should say. And they're doing good damage here. Ooh, the spear crit doesn't quite kill, but the follow up with the sword will. And Zested, they're just going to keep going here. Do as much damage as they can. Possibly could have seen a witch hex in here just to smooth out this whole thing, but so it's not too. And actually, interestingly, didn't pop Wargroove. Decided against it. And now Destroyer, I mean, they just have to. Oh, they have to push because they've only got 8 minutes left on the clock. Oh, and that's a lot of time they spent on that one unit interaction.
Rise from your grave.
I mean, they got to end the game. And you know, they're able to. Oh, that doesn't kill. Oh, that's rough. And yeah, I mean, going for villages, you might say, oh, that's like a waste of time, but it does limit your opponent's income, which means that they have limited options to counterattack you. Okay, and what's Zested going to do? They're just going to turtle up, play for time. They've got what, a good 14-minute lead at this point. And maybe they'll make something happen here. Doing a ton of damage this turn. So many units going down. And the mage, oh, it doesn't quite go down. And again, probably could have seen a witch hex at the beginning of this turn. Just to open up a bunch more opportunities, but it does not happen. Yeah, Zested, they just need to turtle here with their units. Keep out of range of this mage. And now, DestroyerOfDoom might have overextended on this left front. And why are they throwing the towel? And Zested takes the win. DestroyerOfDoom just gets a little bit too far behind on the clock. And then one really bad turn, and Zested turns it all around. So, nicely done.